What is the best phone for crypto is a question I get almost every single day, and I'm gonna give you the answer in this video. I'm gonna break it down step by step because there's a few considerations you need to take when it comes to what is the best phone. Is it the latest iPhone? Is it the latest Android? Is it a burner phone? Is it the Librem 5? Well, there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of things we need to cover, and you need to know exactly what phone you should and should not use for crypto. We're gonna break it down in Operation Crypto Phone. Okay, so there's some considerations you need to take when getting a phone for your crypto. Going out, getting a carrier, getting a phone like T-Mobile or Verizon or one of the other carriers, getting a phone in your name, having an account like, let's say, Coinbase in your name, and then using the app on that phone is literally the worst thing you can do. First of all, you need to be a ghost. If you're doing crypto at all, I recommend you're a ghost. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for serious problems. The government will be coming down on crypto in short order. We've got an election year here in the United States, so you've got basically right now to become a ghost this year because they are pandering to the people, and as soon as this ends, they're gonna come down on crypto, and they already are with some of these other bills. So, first thing is you need to be a ghost. If you're not already, check out the first link down below. We can help you do this right now before they come after you. Because literally they're gonna be coming after people for crypto, for back taxes, and a lot of things with the new crypto bots. I've done dedicated videos, you can check them out. But I wanna talk about the phone thing here, which is very important. Now, and this is unfortunately globally, these AI bots are all through Europe, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. All these different countries are coming after with the AI bots. So having a specific piece of hardware is the least of your problems. First things first, you need to buy the phone in cash or in crypto. The phone needs to be anonymous. Now, what type of phone does it need to be? 4G or even 5G smartphone. Now, I did a video on taking out the GPS tracker on a 4G phone. I've broke down how to make your phone more anonymous. Is that necessary? No, because nobody should know it's your phone. So let me break down the steps. First thing is, you're gonna have crypto, like your Coinbase. Should not be in your name. My Coinbase is definitely not in my name. It is in a ghost company's name, which is what I teach my clients how to build. I'm using Coinbase as an example. Frankly, you could use any exchange. I have crypto.com cards. You've got Binance. There's so many different cards and so many different exchanges you can use. I personally use about 8 different exchanges currently. There's also wallets that you could use that are more off-grid, shell, offshore corporations, things like that. But keeping it simple, I was going to use the most popular in this video, and that is Coinbase. Because this is in a Coinbase corporation, it's a lot easier for me to use. Now, buying the phone. I buy my phones in cash and I age my phones, meaning the average place globally, and I've checked this out extensively. I've got a lot of friends in the federal government, FBI, and other organizations. Typically, the average brick and mortar store keeps their CCTV camera footage for 90 days. Now, some big companies keep it up to a year. Almost nobody keeps it more than a year. Why? Because it's really expensive and it's a lot of footage. Take Walmart, for example. They spend millions of dollars on storage for footage. A lot of people don't think about that, but they do because they have all those locations and all that camera footage. Something you don't have to deal with on the internet. You deal with the cyber traffic. You don't deal with the actual footage. So most places keep their footage under a year. Most places even 90 days. And in fact, most laws only require you to keep it for 90 days. I age my phones for 2 years, but let's say you don't have time to do that. Well, go into a convenience station, a 7-Eleven type convenience station, and get a phone, okay? Buy the phone in cash. I'm guessing you're currently not being tracked or stalked or in hot pursuit. So if you're not, you're gonna be fine. Pay for the phone in cash so there's no paper trail for the phone. Then when you activate it, use something like a Mint Mobile or like a Visible, one of those. I mean, even Straight Talk will work as long as you buy it in cash because you can set them up in alias names online using a VPN. So you get on your computer, as I showed you, I've done a complete tutorial on how to get on your computer. What do? Do you remember? You open VirtualBox, you have Unix installed, you open your gateway, your workstation, you have a VPN on your machine, and then it takes you to Tor, and then you log in to your Mint Mobile, and you're able to set it up under any name you want. I've literally set it up under Jesus one time. In fact, I've got a good relationship with Jesus. Check this out. Remember that one time when Jesus turned water into wine? I always thought that was pretty cool, and I wonder if I had a pitcher full of water, if I could turn it into, looks like I can, delicious wine, anyone? Would you like some? I can turn some water into wine for you as well, provided you're over 21, of course. But when I'm not turning water into wine, I'm teaching people how to become a ghost so they don't have to deal with this totalitarian world that we're living in. So once we got our phone, okay, we set it up anonymously using something like Mint Mobile. There's a lot of services, but we'll just say Mint Mobile. We've got an anonymous phone. We have, and it could be literally any 4G phone. A lot of people think there's a special phone, Linux phone. Listen, I like the Librem 5. There's some Linux phones that are good for your daily phone, but for a crypto phone, you want it to be something that's not in your name. The service is not in your name. You can get Mint Mobile for like 45 bucks for 3 months. You only get a few gigs, but that's all you're gonna need to be checking a couple apps for crypto. And I never even come close on my crypto phone for the gigs that you have. So it's $45, $90, $180 a year. That's nothing for crypto. I mean, literally, the way cryptos go, it's not even worth thinking about $180 in my opinion, because the amount the market goes up on a regular basis or down. You know, you got to depend on what you invest in. And then what you do is when you're looking at the all the fees and the things you pay, either way you pay in cash, or if you're going to do it online, you can use a card, provided you're a ghost with that specific card. Can't show you the back because it's got some actual information, but using this as an example. The next thing you need to do once you've got your phone and you install your crypto apps, if you install your exchanges, is you need to understand that you should never keep more than 30% of your crypto on exchanges. So you should use something like a cold wallet. Now there's several different ones you can go directly from, but what I recommend doing is literally just getting something like a Ledger if you're getting started, or you can get a host of different cold wallets and hardware wallets. I did a tutorial, you can see right here, a breakdown of a tier list video. What are the best hardware wallets? What are the best exchanges? And I did a bunch of other breakdowns for you guys to check out. So if you're looking for what exchanges you should use, what hardware wallets you can use, but is there a specific phone? No, it's more the process. So again, age it if you can. If you can age your phone 2 years. All my burner phones, I age 2 years. That's to kind of answer that question. I get that question all the time. If you can't do that, go into a small convenience station, buy it in cash. They go over their CCTV cameras quickly. In fact, I've talked to people at a lot of bigger ones and I thought, oh, you keep them for 90 days. A lot of them are like, we're lucky to keep them a week, because they just keep it rolling because it's too expensive to store. I mean, gigs on terabytes of footage that goes 24/7 per camera, HD, night vision, around the clock. Like, if we didn't figure something out in 7 to 10 days, it's gone. And that's what a lot of stores do. Technically, a lot of laws say you have to keep 90 days, but frankly, these governments aren't paying these giant storage fees, so a lot of companies are like, the hell with it, and there's really no repercussions anyway. So keep that in mind. The smaller the store, the better. You're paying cash or you're using something like a ghost crypto card. Your exchange should not be in your actual name. So if the phone's not in your name, the exchange is not in your name, you didn't buy anything in your name, then is the crypto in your name? Well, no, but remember my motto, and it's not really my motto, but it's the motto I live by. It is control everything, own nothing. That is vital in the modern world. Ownership is an illusion for poor people. You will never own anything. Keep that in mind. You'll pay taxes on your estate. You'll pay taxes on your money till you die again and again. Capital gains taxes. You'll pay taxes on your property, even if you own your property. Ownership is an absolute myth for poor people. You need to control everything. You want experiences, you want lifestyle, you want quality of life. It is about control. It has nothing to do with ownership. So get that out of your head. And this is what I'm talking about, controlling your crypto property, controlling your digital assets, and utilizing this piece of technology, this piece of hardware. And what I'm trying to get through to people is it doesn't matter what phone. I get asked this all the time, what is the best phone for crypto? It's not the phone, it's the process, and it's the process I just told you. You need to make sure that the different steps, the phone was cash, the card to activate the phone was cash. The device you used to activate it was used through something like VirtualBox with Unix, with the gateway and a workstation, and Tor with a VPN and encrypted tunnel. And hopefully you have a VPN router, which I did a video on how to get ghost internet. So you should watch that video because I break down exactly what you can do to get ghost internet. So I've given you guys all the pieces on this channel to do this anonymously, but you have to be a ghost. You have to have your offshore structure. You have to have your LLC structure built out. And I recommend you do it soon because you're running out of time. Now, for all of my friends and viewers overseas, you might be thinking, Cody, that sounds like an unfortunate circumstance in the United States, but we don't live in the United States. How does your stuff affect us? Let's be honest, guys. It's the world reserve currency is the dollar. It's going to affect everyone. You've seen the global lockstep in the 2021-2020 situation. You've seen all the countries lockstep together, and we're seeing this more and more. You've heard about the Great Reset. You've heard about the things that are coming, and they're coming quickly. I strongly recommend you become a ghost so you don't have to deal with this BS. The United States and most countries favor corporations over citizens, and so you're utilizing the laws of the land, you're utilizing the tools available to you to live like these rich people, these successful people, these politicians. And even if you don't have a fraction of the money or assets, which I've got clients who have hundreds of millions of dollars, and I have clients who have hundreds of dollars, but when we build these structures, they be able to live a quality lifestyle, asset protection, much unbelievably decreased tax liabilities. Most of them, the tax liabilities alone will 10x pay for my program, but that's besides the point. And to each their own, it depends on the country, but utilizing these offshore laws, and so you can keep all your stuff at arm's length, and so the greedy governments in places like England or Australia or Canada or the US or wherever it is can't reach in and take all your stuff again and again and again. So it's breaking down and becoming an actual ghost. Crypto is an incredible tool to do that, but you have to do it right. Most people get crypto in their name and then they get a phone that's in their name and they start buying crypto. And when the government comes knocking on your door next year, you're going to be wondering why. And it's because they've tracked back crypto that you were doing in 2014 or 2018, and you're going to be in serious trouble. And the laws they're putting on the books right now across the entire world, let alone here in the United States, are unbelievable because crypto has no protections. And because of that, they don't have to adhere to the wiretapping laws, to the tax laws, basically no freedoms because it's wild, wild west, and internet is seen as a global thing, not a United States thing. And so the overreach that the United States government is looking at taking on crypto is totalitarian and unprecedented. And it's not just the United States, it's every country in the world. So you have to become a ghost if you want to be able to outrun this. Otherwise, it is going to bulldoze you, me, and literally everyone else. Why I became a ghost a long time ago, so I'll be fine, and I hope you will as well. If you guys have any questions, check it out down below. First link, you can always shoot me an email, ask some questions, and if you want to sign up, we have some spots available right now. We just had to increase the price to one of our programs. We are going to have to increase the price to the rest of them here soon, so keep that in mind. If you're looking to become a ghost, there's no better time. Also, with the election year, they're easing up on stuff to give you a false sense of hope, to give you a false sense of security. But as soon as these elections are done, make no mistake, they're going to come out like gangbusters and they're going to bulldoze all of this. It's going to be 10 times worse than 2020 with this great reset. So prepare now. That way you don't have to deal with it later. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.